What's going on, guys? Billy here, and welcome back to another episode of Tech Talk Tuesday, the commentary series where I sit down and talk about anything technology related. Now, in today's video, I want to discuss one of the questions that I frequently get asked down in the comments, and that is, what is my favorite drone? Now, just for some background information, the drones that I have owned and that I do own are the Phantom 4, the Mavic Pro, and the Phantom 4 Pro. So I'm going to be choosing from these three. Now, ever since I got my Phantom 4 Pro, I've sold my Phantom 4 just because they're pretty much identical, and there's no reason to have both of them laying around. So I sold that one through eBay, and the ones that I currently have are the Mavic Pro and the Phantom 4 Pro. Now, I feel like my pick is almost obvious at this point. Of course, I have sold the Phantom 4, so that can't be my favorite drone, because if it was, I would have still held on to it. So I do have the Mavic Pro and the Phantom 4 Pro to choose from, and at the end of the day, I think that I'm going to have to go with the Phantom 4 Pro. Now, of course, there is reasoning behind why I would choose the Phantom 4 Pro, and if you break it down by category, I think that the Mavic only beats it in two areas, and that is, first of all, price, and of course, portability. Now, the price is $1,000 for the Mavic Pro, just the drone itself, as well as the remote, and then for the Phantom 4 Pro, the drone itself, it comes in at $1,500. Of course, there's different bundles that you can get, but starting price, the Mavic Pro does win. Now, coming to portability, this is almost a no-brainer. The Mavic Pro is probably the most portable drone on the market right now for the quality that it gives you, and with the folding arms, it really does give you one of the most compact traveling solutions that you can hope for in a drone. Aside from those two categories, we have plenty of others that we can discuss, such as build quality, specs, performance, features, and overall video quality. But at the end of the day, there are only two that I'm concerned with, and there's only two that I'm going to touch on in this video, and that is portability and video quality. So I guess the first thing that we should discuss is the portability, and as I've already stated, the Mavic Pro does take the throne in this category, but I don't think that the Phantom 4 Pro is all that far behind. Now, DJI does advertise the Mavic Pro as a grab-and-go drone. They say you can just throw it in your backpack and go. You know, it's really not about if I'm going to bring my drone today, it's like what I'm going to film or something like that. But again, I really can't bring myself to just throwing my Mavic Pro inside of a backpack. Right now, none of my original backpacks are drone friendly, and I feel like every single time that I put the Mavic Pro in there, it's going to get crushed. At the moment, whenever I bring the Mavic Pro with me, I tend to put it in a separate drawstring bag, which is definitely better than bringing a separate full case for the Phantom 4 Pro, but honestly, it's really not that big of a hassle to bring the Phantom 4 Pro with me to achieve better video quality. Now, to sort of wrap up this whole portability section of the video, I'm going to discuss some of my personal experiences traveling and carrying around the Phantom 4 Pro. I'm also going to mix in some experiences with the Phantom 4 just because they pretty much share the same exact body style. Now, back to my Phantom 4, I did take that hiking with me a few times. For example, I went on a 6-mile hike. Now, this wasn't just 6 miles, it was 12 miles altogether, 6 miles up, 6 miles down, and towards the end, it definitely was getting heavy on my back. I think that a Mavic in that situation would have been great. But other than that, I have gone on hikes that are 2, maybe even 3 miles. Of course, 2 miles there, 2 miles back, and really it wasn't that bad. I threw it inside of the Atomic RC drone backpack and it was perfect. It was super light. Now I have the Polar Pro drone tracker backpack, which is light years better, and I think that carrying around the Phantom 4 or the Phantom 4 Pro is really not going to be a hassle with that, as there's so many different supports and it's so comfortable that I think that I really won't even mind the extra weight. Now, finally, we're going to take a look at the second, and in my opinion, the most important category, and that is video quality. Now, if you take a look at the Phantom 4 Pro's camera specs alone, they blow some DSLRs out of the water in terms of resolution and frame rate. I really don't know of many DSLRs that can shoot video at 4K resolution yet. I hope that that's the next wave of DSLRs coming out, 4K resolution, but as of right now, the Phantom 4 Pro can do it, and that's a feat of itself. Whenever I get home from a day's worth of flying or filming with my Phantom 4 Pro and I pop the SD card into my computer, I'm still amazed at the footage that I watch. I mean, I can't believe that the video quality is coming from a drone. Now, back when I did my video quality comparison test between the Phantom 4, the Mavic Pro, and the Phantom 4 Pro, I showed my mom the side-by-side footage of the Phantom 4 and the Pro version of the Phantom 4, and she was blown away at just how much progress that DJI has made between now and the release of the Phantom 4, and honestly, I feel the same way. So basically, to wrap up this video for you guys and bring everything full circle, the reason that the Phantom 4 Pro is my favorite drone is because of the amazing video quality it shoots, as well as the portability. It really isn't a hassle if you need to bring it anywhere. It's super easy to throw inside of a backpack that, of course, is made for it. Now, before I end things here, I just want to clarify something. I was in no way trying to trash the Mavic or say that's a bad drone in this video. In my opinion, I think the Mavic Pro is one of the best drones that you could buy. In fact, I've made a previous video on why it's worth the wait. I know that people are waiting super long for their pre-orders. Some people are even wanting to cancel their pre-orders. But again, if you do have it pre-ordered, don't. You're going to love it. It's really fun to fly, and again, it does produce some very good video quality. But honestly, against the Phantom 4 Pro, it really is no match in the video quality perspective. So anyway, this video is coming to an end. I hope you guys enjoyed. Definitely leave a like and subscribe if you're new around here, as I have been trying to upload daily, and I'll talk to you guys later.